Hi, I'm Liz and this is Jade with Center of Design, and we're back with our Field to Dream project. And the next step with our home is roofing and shingles. And shingles are a very important part, obviously, of a home structure. We use GAF. We like to use GAF. They are the #1 producer of shingles in North America. Their Timberline shingle is the #1 selling brand of shingles, or not brand, but line. It's a line of shingles, and for a good reason. They make a quality product that homeowners and builders can trust. So Jade's going to tell us a little bit more about shingles and some options and why we choose to use GAF.
Yeah, and this is the HD Timberline series, and the HD stands for high definition. And for me, it was hard to believe until I actually saw a competing brand next to the high definition on how it differs.
Sure.
But until you have them side by side, it was hard to believe. But it sold me on the high definition part. But yeah, as far as Timberlines, the GAF Timberline, that's kind of today's 3-tab, I would call it. And there is 3-tab available, but rarely do you ever see that. But the fun part of shingles, and like Liz said, it's an expense. I mean, you can really just put the norm on, or you can really set your house apart. And that's the hard part. And do you want to spend that money on the shingle to create that architectural design? But when you do, it really does make a difference. And I'll show you one here. It's kind of my favorite. It's called the Grand Sequoia. And the architectural really increases, the thickness. You do get a lot thicker shingle. The overlay is a lot heavier. As an installer, we don't like putting it on. We prefer the Timberline all day long, but it does add a lot of character to your house.
And for lasting, I mean, do these last longer?
Everybody's got the 30-year. Some of them might be less than 30-year. GAF has a full systems plus warranty. Again, that includes, it has to use 3 of their systems. So ventilation, their underlayments, their starter, and by doing that, we get a warranty that we're able to offer to our consumer. Basically, if you have a homeowner's insurance to cover all hail damage, any manufacturer defects is covered. So any defects that would happen because of your shingle, manufacturing wise, and I hate to say that, but things like that do happen. Sure, they will cover everything but disposal.
Wow.
And what we do is, if we sell that to our consumer, they get a certificate in the mail that will show them that they have this as a warranty. So let me step back. There's system, ventilation. One thing not a whole lot is talked about in ventilation, and we're seeing it all the time, is you got to make sure the house is ventilated right, because one of the biggest issues with shingles is a inappropriate vented
So when you're
roof.
out and about in the field, you're running into problems, or you're seeing where a roof has not been properly ventilated.
If it ain't properly ventilated, basically the roof will bake the shingle. That is an issue. So as a certified installer, that's something that we look for. We just don't go and recap what was done and repeat what was done. We'll look at it. I ask all our crews that we work with is to look for other potential problems. But the GAF, we put a tiger paw as a synthetic underlayment. That is the latest and greatest. There's still the standard felt papers that still go down. They're good, but they're not quite the quality. One, the dissipation of heat, I think, is a big difference. 2 is working on it. It makes it a lot nicer, and you're not tearing the felt paper, so it's a lot more durable. And then if for some reason the roofing company doesn't get the shingles reinstalled by the end of the day.
If there's that time lapse.
Yes. In fact, I'm firsthand experience that the back office stayed unshingled for about 2 months, and we went through some of the heaviest rainstorms, and it stayed applied. So it's a great product.
For decades, you've entrusted one brand to guide you toward living a lifestyle you've always dreamed of. Now, locally, Better Homes and Gardens real estate professionals can help you find a dream home or enter into your new stage of life when selling. Through all seasons, expect better. Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. Call 841-9242 or stop by 495 U.S. Highway 10 East, Detroit Lakes, and pick up your free copy of the magazine. Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. All seasons.
How much flawless engineering can you fit inside an exterior? Well, you'd be surprised. Select repels moisture, resists fading, and insulates 70% better than wood. Select cellular composite siding by Royal. Visit rethinksiding.com.
There's a lot that goes with a shingle, and that's the part that people need to understand. And they should be asking their roofing company is, do I have proper ventilation as what you see? And most, if it doesn't look broke, it's nothing to fix. But we just got out of a roof the other day that we're looking at doing a complete reventing the soffits. They're all plugged up, and it wasn't done properly from day one.
So that's really the nuts and bolts of it.
Absolutely.
Back to options. So another option that we have is a metal roof.
Yes.
So I would say very often we get the question, do you guys carry, metal roof? I want a metal roof for my home.
Absolutely. And here we have a metal shake, and it's granulated. If I were to put a metal roof on, this would be it.
And
the reason,
why?
Because you got traction when you have to work on the roof.
Okay.
The pole building roofs that you see going on there, it goes together fast, but when you have to do service on that roof, it's scary. A little bit of moisture, there's no grip in that. But again, that looks like a pole barn on a house. This here gives you a designated, it looks like a shake roof when it's all said and done.
So this is going to be more costly than any of these traditional shingles.
It will be.
Longevity-wise, does it last you longer?
I have no experience to that, but yeah, metal will last longer, claim to last longer. But there's more prep to be done to this, and there's good and there's bad. But nice look. It's a great look, and there's multiple different products out there similar to this, but this is one. And then here's another. So just a little bit different, and then there's actually another one that we have available. But again, it's a place that you can really change your house and make it stand apart from others. So and then along with the asphalt shingles that we carry, the Camelot. And if anybody ever wanted to see an actual existing Camelot roof, that's what we put on our facility here at Center of Design. And primarily because they had a color that we could tie our roof and windows and everything together, and we went with that. But again, it's different.
Something different, definitely.
Absolutely. Not as much fun to install, but it's thicker, it's heavier, and it's a nice product. So GF has a wide variety. I mean, that's just a couple of them, and we actually have one more. It's called the Grand Canyon. Well, not one more. We got about 3 or 4 more versions, but the Grand Canyon has another unique design. It's similar to the Grand Sequoia.
A little bit more rugged look.
Yep. It's a little bit even more rugged than the Grand Sequoia.
Nice.
So, but yeah, with that being said, this our Field of Dream project that we did put the timberline on because of budgetary reasons, but again, the high definition really pulls out and it looks really nice.
It looks nice,
so. But
and you'll see that in some of our footage, but yeah, it turned out really nice.
Right. So the other thing to talk about is just all the other variety of products. So the ventilation, we carry it.
Huge, yeah.
The whole system we can carry, and we can have that available. So just whatever you need for that building project, we have the product, we have it available, and we can help get the answer if you're looking for an answer. So
we're really having fun with this, and we want to encourage you guys to keep watching, because next episode we're taking you along on a field trip. We're actually visiting our Minn Kota Windows facility in West Fargo, and we're going to take you on a tour there and see exactly how they make their quality product window, and we use that in our Field to Dream projects. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.
Field to Dream is brought to you by Center of Design and the following sponsors.
Field to Dream, brought to you in part by Realstone. Realstone, nature-made, artisan-crafted. The distinctive beauty of nature simply cannot be matched. Realstone artisans have the material, tools, and knowledge to meet the specs of your project and make any stone application simply stunning. When the time comes for your next home or landscape project, don't settle for the concrete clone. Choose Realstone.
Ever think about siding? Most people don't. Unless it looks like this or this. Then they can't stop thinking about it or looking at it. Select cellular composite siding by Royal. Visit rethinksiding.com.